Hey. Here we are. It's a big game. Packers and Vikings. A lot of implications for this game. If the Vikings win out, they get the 1 seed. If the Packers win out, they could get the 5 seed. Just also depends on what the Vikings do in the very end as well. I'm just trying to alter this a bit. I think that works. Okay. Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.
When is it going to start?
In like 10-20 minutes. 10-20 minutes. I mean, it's already started. Good. I need to get a fan. Yeah, 11:04. That looks better. So the game will start in about 10 minutes. Right now, it's just recapping some of the other games. Right now, they're showing the Bills-Jets game. A lot of blowouts today. Some of them not surprising, like the Bills, and others kind of surprising, like the Giants game. That's kind of crazy. The Bucks murdered the Panthers. That's a little surprising. what I really need? I really need this, but purple. That would be that. Oh, sorry. This, but purple. That would be really good. For a game like this, I just want to put some stuff out so it doesn't just look so bland and boring. Also, I have no clue if I'm even getting any air. Should be open, but it's a bit rather cold. This is gonna sound so bad, but is my vents not blowing any air out, and it's just starting to sweat. I got a lot of water, but it's gonna look like I'm running a marathon, which the game itself might do for me. Just don't fall and I'll be fine. No. That doesn't sound right anymore. That's weird. I was hoping to keep going with it. Whatever. I was gonna. Yeah, never mind about that. It feels a lot better, but it's just that's no good. Is there something I can do about that? Okay. I guess we'll just have to do that. I think this looks pretty good. So. Oh. Yeah, I guess it just came out that Jimmy Carter passed away earlier today. Interesting. All right, we're about to kick off. So it appears that I'm missing out so much. Tom Brady's announcing this game. Oh man, it's really sad. I'm depressed now. But it looks like the Vikings are gonna kick the ball off, and the Packers will start on offense. Guess they're still figuring out some stuff. Okay, yeah, we're gonna kick the ball off. Will Reichard's ready to kick, and he's starting his, and it's up. The Packers will not take it out, so the Packers will start on the 30, 1st and 10. All right, so Jordan Love's going to start in a single back. I imagine Josh Jacobs in the backfield. He gets the ball. He's going to hand it off to Josh Jacobs, who gets met behind the line, but gets to the line of scrimmage and just crawls for about 2-3 yards. So he was met in the backfield, but broke away and got 2, maybe 3 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and long. I wish. It's going to be 2nd and long. 2nd and 8. Love in the gun. With the running back to his right side. He gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He looks to the right. He passes to the right to a curl route and gets met immediately and maybe gets 1 yard. It's going to be 3rd and short. About 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. Now they're introducing the Packers offense. So Christian Watson is out. That's actually really huge. And I think Alexander on the defense is also out. That's pretty big. 3rd and 2, Love in the gun. Running back on his right side. Vikings show 5 or 6. He gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. We send 4. He passes it away to a curl, which is a 1st down, and gets tackled immediately upon entry. But it will be 1st and 10. About around the 45. Their 45. Now we're being introduced to the Vikings defense, in which case Ivan Pace Jr. is back, so that's huge. But Packers offense so far is just a quick pass game. You try to run the ball if you're able to, but it's a really quick curl or slant or whatever. So it's hard curl. In the gun, Love gets the ball. He's going to pass it. No, he hands the ball off, and the guy gets about 4 or 5 yards, passes midfield, and will be about 2nd and 4 or 2nd and 5. So, hey, how's it going? It's been a little bit. You doing well? You have a good Christmas? It's a very interesting start so far. Very methodical. It's 2nd and 4. Love in the single back. Gets the ball. He's going to hand the ball off inside. Who gets the 1st down and then gets to the 40. Oh, the ball popped out. And we got the ball. Oh, nice. The ball popped out. I just hope, I guess the ball, it just popped out. Oh, come on. Show us the celebration. All right, so Tillery was there to make the tackle. And, yep, that's a fumble. Ball popped out. Vikings ball, baby. Scored. Ooh, that means. So the first points of the game will go to Packers toes. Turnover. So toes TOS is a turnovers either on down or it's a field, or a turnover. And very busy. That's a lot. I couldn't do that. Well, not now anyway. I probably could, later on, But it was pretty good. My sister came down. She lives up in Minnesota, so sometime next year, I actually have to go up there and visit her so I could go to a Viking game. I was gonna do it this year, but just things kind of came up, and I was like, that's too bad. But yeah, she came down and she had Christmas with us, and it was a good Christmas. Can't believe we're almost in 2025. That's like I remember 2018 like it was yesterday, to a degree, of course, but it is commercial break now. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's not like that crazy or that busy. It's just normal work, and then Christmas was there, and I took the Friday off, played Risk with my sister. Um, yeah, not really much. I started my horror movie reviewing. The first one technically came out on Christmas Day. It was like week 0. The week 1 came out this past Wednesday, and right now I'm doing the Insidious movies. So the first 2 are, well, the first one's out. Like crap, my bad. So week 0 came out last week. Week 1's going to be January 1st, on the New Year's Day, and that will be the second one. And then of course I have to do the other 3. Um, and then after that, I just try to find another franchise to go and do. I want to try to go about those reviews as like franchises, with maybe every once in a while I kind of just do some random spin-off movie, like some standalone movie like in a violent nature or whatever. But yeah, all right, so we're back. Vikings have the ball. Sam's in the gun. Of course, on hour 42, he gets the ball. He's going to hand it off to Aaron Jones, who gets to the 5 yards and gets stopped at 5 yards. Yeah, okay. No, it's just you always start with the easier ones. So like some silly comedy ones, or just like the old Universal ones from like the 30s, where it's like they were scary at the time, because no one's ever saw something like that. But we go and watch that now. It's like, oh, so scary. Second and 3, Sam's in the single back. He gets the ball. He's going to hand it off. No, he fakes it. He's going to play action. He just throws it to the check down, which is a first down. And he gets to the 50. Gets just a couple more after the 50. But yeah, it's just I think the kind of person I am, it's very interesting to go and do horror movies, because it's like I like horror movies. I would say I do. And I've seen a lot. There's a lot I haven't seen, of course, but there's a line, I suppose, to a degree. It's 1st and 10. We're right past the 50. We're now in their territory. Sam's going to hand the ball off to Aaron Jones, who gets met at the line of scrimmage and just gets a couple of yards. What was I going to say? I lost it. I was talking about horror movies and who I am, how I am. Because it's like the stuff that I think and believe go very contrarian, whatever. It's like they don't really mix, but it mixes for me anyway. It's 2nd and 9. Sam's in the gun. He gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He looks to the left side. He was about to pass it, but now he's running around because he might get sacked. He throws it away. It will be 3rd and 9. I can't watch those movies. I think it was the newest one they made with Chris Rock. It was like Jigsaw. I think that's what, or no, it was called Spiral. That was pretty good. But like I can't go and just watch a Saw movie because I hate torture porn. I hate that stuff so much. So it's like it would be really hard to go watch a movie like Misery or even Tusk, but I think Saw kind of crosses that line a bit. Sam's got the ball. It's 3rd and 9. He's passing. He's looking. He might get sacked here, and he's not getting sacked. He finally throws the ball to a check down, who gets met immediately. It's gonna be a punt, unfortunately. So it's gonna be 4th and 7, but yeah, this punt territory. So was anyone open? Jefferson was wide open. Was Addison wide open? Not really. Addison was a bit covered, but Jefferson was wide open. But Sam was just running around all over the place because they were starting to cave in, and he almost got sacked, and he was able to get out of there. Sometimes the best thing to do, unfortunately, is just throw it away. But yeah, now Ryan Wright's going to punt it, and it is up. and it is out at about the 12 or 13, or maybe 14. But yeah, I mean, movies like more modern horror movies are more about like, they don't really scare you because of what's happening. They more scare you because of like jump scares or oh, that's so disturbing because it's really messed up. Or like older horror movies, it was just, it was actually scary, whether it was the atmosphere or just picturing yourself in that kind of situation, where you could do that with modern movies now. But modern movies more, instead of trying to focus on that and the humanity, more just focus on trying to get the easy scare out of someone. Where I would say the more scary thing to do is to put the idea in someone's mind, and especially the idea of what if that happened to you, kind of thing. Just try to put the person watching the movie in the situation. But yeah, most modern movies don't really do it that much, and I think an aspect of that is what I like to call the humanity in movies, where when you watch a movie and you meet the characters, you want to try to understand them and like them even, or maybe you hate them because they're a bad person or whatever. But most modern movies, it's just a lot of stereotypes, and it's like, it's just seeing a bunch of shells of people. Honest, it's not really seeing a person. Like the tears don't seem real, kind of thing. But I mean, there's some newer stuff that's pretty good, and it might be gory, or it might have a lot of junk in it, but at least in my opinion, as long as the moral of the story, the message, or just the movie itself, as long as it's like a good story, good music, all that kind of stuff, then I suppose I don't really have much of a problem with it. Where like the Saw movies, I think it's a fine, good story, but it's just a lot of torture porn, and it's like I hate seeing people suffering, especially people who were already kind of thinking of ending it, and now it's like, I mean, I guess it works for the characters, but I don't know. It's just it's a really extreme way of making someone, like, you don't see Clarence going and putting George Bailey in a Saw kind of situation in It's a Wonderful Life. He just shows him what life would have been like if he never was there. But anyway, Packers have the ball. It's going to be on the 15, their 15. Jordan Love's in the gun. He gets the ball. He's gonna pass it. He's looking. He passes it medium route, and it is incomplete. He's making it 2nd and 10. Very well, I mean, the game just started, but it feels so slow. This is I've been waiting so long for this game, because this is a huge game, and and it's so slow. We're 9 minutes in the game now. I don't know. I guess I'm in a different space and time right now. Love gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He finally throws the ball. It's a rather deep ball, and it is not complete. Almost was complete. Is there a flag? Nope, that's not a flag. I was about to say. No, it's just the guy's binky. Almost caught it, but he did not catch it. And it was pretty close. Let's see how close it was. Oh, it's like right through his hands. That's tough. It was right through his hands. Oh, I completely forgot. Gotta write that down too. It's 3rd and 10 now. Love and the gun. Gets the ball. He's gonna pass it, of course. They're sending about 7. He finally throws the ball, and it is picked off by Harrison Smith. He gets up. He's good. No, they're saying he's down. Oh, whatever. Come on. Let him run for a pick 6. Let's see. Is it a pick? No. That's tough. Oh, it's like that close to being a huge pick for my favorite player. But it's a 4th and 10, and that will be the Packers' first punt unless they want to pretend they're the Detroit Lions. In which case, please do, especially if you don't get it, because then at least a free 3. But it should be a punt. They're in the formation. He gets the ball, and it is up. The punt is gone. The returner is going to fair catch it at the roughly 35-yard line on the Vikings 35. Vikings come on with 9 minutes left of the first quarter. Are we going in a commercial break or? Yep, at least a short one anyway. I have no clue how long it's going to be. But, yeah. So, yeah. It is interesting. A lot of movies nowadays, though, are like, some of them are pretty good. Some of them are pretty bad. I guess the horror movies are really interesting because of what I was talking about earlier. Of the whole thing with like the soul of a filmography, or I guess maybe it's more of just how things are made. And I think it seems to be more and more things are just money grabs. Like we look back to like the Friday the 13th or the Halloween movies, and to a point they were kind of cash grabs, but in the same time we like go back and think and look, and they're like, oh, those were fun movies or whatever. But like modern movies that are like sequels, like Scream 5, Scream 6, are we gonna look back 20-30 years from now and be like, oh yeah, that was such a good movie? Maybe, but I kind of doubt it, honest. A lot of like the stuff, like the smaller stuff that are remade of bigger or things, like the I Know What You Did Last Summer, like I don't think people are gonna remember that like 30 years from now. Or they'll remember it, but not because it was some great movie. But there's still movies in general, pretty good ones. It's just where to go and find them, and is it a good story, or is it maybe it's the big cast that makes it really good. Like Oppenheimer was pretty good, or at least I guess my opinion anyway. Was it historically accurate? I'm not really sure, but it was the movie face value was pretty good. Yeah, so I really love M. Night Shyamalan's comic book trilogy, that being Unbreakable, Split, Glass. I really like it because it's not the guy in the cape flying around, or the man in the suit blowing things up. It's like it feels really down to earth, and it feels like, I don't know, it just feels different. It feels really good. And I really liked how they ended that trilogy, or how he ended that trilogy. We're back in the game. Sam's going to play action. He's going to pass. He's running around. He finally passes it to a check down, which is about 2 yards. Jalen Naylor gets that catch. But yeah, it's like, yay, James Gunn is now doing, oh crap, we're back. They're hurrying up. 2nd and 8. Sam's in the gun. He's maybe changing the play around because he doesn't like what he's looking at. He gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He looks to the right side. He's looking around. He finally passes it to Aaron Jones, who fights for about 6-ish yards. So it's going to be 3rd and short, about 3rd and 2. It's like, oh, yay, cool. James Gunn is doing the DCU now. That's going to be so great. Yeah, maybe, but like I'm more excited for the Batman movie than I am for the James Gunn stuff that he's going to come out with. 3rd and 2, they're coming back. Is Sam's in the gun. There looks like they're sending everyone. Yeah, they kind of are. Well, not really. It's like a man blitz or whatever. He finally throws the ball to Hawkinson, who does catch it, and it's past midfield to about the 45-yard line, making that a Vikings first down. But yeah. I liked Oppenheimer. I really liked how it felt like I was watching 2 different movies. That being, you were watching kind of like someone's life, and then you were watching a court case. and I liked how, when you watch the life, it's in color, and you watch the court cases in black and white. That felt really nice and different because you don't really see that often. 1st and 10, Sam's in the single back. He gets the ball. He's going to toss it to Aaron Jones, who runs inside, plows through for 5-ish yards, but he falls about 7 or 8 yards, and so making that 2nd and short. It looks like the Vikings are actually starting to kind of figure some stuff out. Come on, fellas. They're showing a small little clip before the game started. Kevin O'Connell and Aaron Jones were starting to go towards LaFleur, and Florio was like, "No, get out of here, KOC." And I was all laughing and giggling. It's like, yeah, I wonder if he's going to have that feeling when this game's done. 2nd and 3, Sam's in the single back. He's going to hand the ball off. No, he's got to pass it. He passes a deep pass to Addison, who, oh! What? No. Really? No. Sam threw that ball so deep to Addison. Oh, I hate this not catch. Oh, I thought he got it. Oh, that looks so spectacular. But it was just to touch the ball, touch the ground. Oh, it's 3rd and 3. Oh man. Got me good there. Sam's got the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He's running around because he might get sacked. He's fine. He's going to just throw it out of bounds. So it's going to be 4th and 3. Is this you get a you try to go for a field goal here maybe, or you got to punt it? Jefferson wasn't really open. He was kind of open, but it would have been just like a quick. Wait, they're going for it. Oh, this is huge. No, wait. Oh, I thought they were going for it. Like, never mind. They're not. They're going to try to take the field goal. My bad. So it's Will Reichard. He's going to kick this field goal. It is a 57-yard attempt, and the kick is up, and it is no good. Wow. That's tough. I was about to do that Nicolas Cage impersonation scene or whatever, where he's like, but he missed it. It was like a couple yards short. Tough. So that's, I guess, a turnover. Yep, I gotta add that to the list. Add it to the list. I think I missed something. But yeah, you don't really see movies like Oppenheimer though come out. But then again, you don't really see. Okay, they did punt. You don't really see filmmakers out there like I did. It's like I was just thinking that. I was like, wait, did I forget that? It's like, yep, I did. Thank you though. He's really good. I see. There's a few DC related things that I really like or really love, and his Batman trilogy I thought was really great stuff. I haven't seen everything he's made, because he tends to make a lot of long movies, which is not a bad thing. The longer the movie with a really great director, the better the story potentially could be, but also could be very dragging and very boring. And that doesn't really seem to be a Christopher Nolan thing, but nonetheless, 2-3 hour long movie, it's when you're very busy, it's like find that time to go watch those movies, But from what I have seen, I really enjoy his movies, and they're really interesting stories. Like, I really love kind of not out there, but like scientific kind of stories like Interstellar, where you're going deep in space to try to find the answer to how to save your planet. And it's just, the time, and like you gotta it's a race against humanity's extinction. Don't mind me. I'm just a little stutter guy right about now. Trying to think of other movies he's done. Crap. He's done a lot of stuff. But yeah, I do really like whenever he comes about, the movie is always like it's a bit all over the place, but it's also when it's all said and done, it makes sense. And one of my brothers, whenever we're watching a movie, oh crap, we're back in the game. He's in a weird, I guess, pistol. Love is anyway. He's right before. He's like on the 47. He's gonna hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs, who gets about 5 yards. He does cross the line of scrimmage. Well, yeah, of course, you gotta get 5 yards. You cross the line of scrimmage. He crossed midfield. That's what I was trying to say. It's gonna be 2nd and 5 or 2nd and 4. I believe. But every time we're watching a movie, he always asks questions, and I'm like, dude, just watch the movie, and the questions you're having is going to be answered. And whenever you watch a Christopher Nolan movie, like he can't watch that right now because it's going to be every 5 seconds. It's going to be a question. 2nd and 4, Love in the single back. He's going to get the ball. He's going to hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs, who gets barely past the line of scrimmage and gets about 1 yard, making that 3rd and short. And breaking news, I guess it technically broke earlier, but they're just breaking it now. Jimmy Carter passed away earlier today. So you already know all the flags got to go half mast now. It's a sad day. It's 3rd and 3. They're going to run the ball, and he gets right past the line. He gets right past the first, and he gets a few extra yards. So that's a huge run, and that's going to be fourth. I wish. It's going to be 1st down. So it seems to me that if we can stop the run, then we'll be fine on defense, but we have to do stuff on offense, in which we were starting to do stuff last drive, but it didn't really end up well. And now they're in a pretty solid spot. They're in the single back. We do go ball half, though, but yeah. Love's going to get the ball. He's going to play action. He's going to throw it to a tight end who gets the 1st down. He gets a little extra. He's kind of trying to break all the time. That's that Kraft. And he's right before the 20. He's on the 21 or 22, but there is a flag. Is that a holding on the offense? Kraft just did this. Or was it on him? Maybe he was blocking someone before he caught it. And it's I don't think you're supposed to do that. But then again, I might be a casual. Wait. It's on the defense. So I can't. Was it on Harrison Smith? And he was he ran into someone trying to. Whatever, man. The flags. It's all tied up. It is all tied up right now, except the Packers and Vikings have not scored yet. I should write donuts on there soon, but I don't want to do it quite yet. If the Packers score, then I want that to be the first thing I write down for them. But they're right there, so unless Jordan Love wants to throw a pick right here, it's 1st and 10. He gets the ball. He's gonna fake the handoff. He's gonna pass it to the RPO or whatever, and maybe gets a yard. He gets met immediately, and it's gonna be 2nd and 10 or 2nd and goal. So I guess it's on Harrison Smith. He tried to tackle Kraft or hit him, but a blocker got in the way, and he ended up hitting the blocker instead. So that's poor. I don't really know if you could really blame Harrison Smith there because he wasn't trying to go out of the way and hit that guy. He was trying to get the runner. Anyway, 2nd and 9. Love's got the ball. He's going to hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs, who gets past the line of scrimmage, and there's a pile of humanity that only travel about 1 or 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and long. They're kind of bound to pass it here, but we'll see. Third down. Packers in the huddle. 3rd and 7. In the gun. Love. He's trying to draw them off sides. Finally gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He finally throws it to a short guy or a short route. Not a short guy. It's a big guy. But it doesn't matter because it's going to be 4th and short. Or maybe 4th and 4 kind of thing. It's 4th down. So here's the real question. Do you go for it or do you just take the points? Because if you go for it and you get it, that's huge. But if you... Okay, they got to take the points. Or I don't, if they make it, of course. They should make it. They had a different kicker when we played them last, and the whole reason why this guy's here is because that guy sucked. So he should make this kick. That'd be hilarious if he missed it. And we get the ball, and the kick is up, and it is good. That's too bad. All right. So, Packers are now leading the game, unfortunately. And it's commercial break. When it is halftime, whenever it's halftime, it's gonna happen sometime. But when it's halftime, I'm gonna go eat some food, and I'll be back for the game when it starts. But I am here right now, and if I do go, it's only to use the bathroom to pee for the D or whatever, which won't be soon. No, but I wanted to see Christopher Nolan's filmography. So yeah, he did Oppenheimer. He did Dunkirk, right? Yeah. I like Dunkirk. I thought that was a pretty good movie. Now, I guess the thing is, I'm not really sure about the history of all of those historical movies he's done, like Dunkirk or Oppenheimer. I would like to think that it's more true than not true, or at least it's more feasible than non-feasible. So assuming that the best of his ability, it's historically accurate, then that's really cool and really good. I have not seen Inception. That is quite, from what I've heard about it, that is quite the mind screw of his movies, because of all the weird I don't even know the whole idea of Inception, which I'm not even really too sure what it is. I have to watch it, but I'm sure if I watch it, I still won't understand what I'm watching. I have not seen Tenet, but it seems like it's an interesting movie. To be fair, whenever I see Robert Pattinson in a movie, then I'm like, I might have to go and watch it now. There's a movie he was in recently that came out. Well, not recently. It came out, I guess, 4 years ago. I thought it was a really interesting movie. It's not a horror movie, but it's a lot of, I guess, horror elements in it. That being, kickoff. Kick is up and away, and it is going to take it out. The Vikings going to take it out. So he's at 10, 15, 20. He gets meat right after the 20, and it's going to be about on the 22-yard line. Then it's he's a great director then. I just want to see him make a horror movie. Of course, that's my bias, of course. I would love to see him make a horror movie, but I guess it's what kind of horror movie would he do? I think a nightmare horror movie would probably, that's a flag. That ought to be a flag anyway. He used his helmet and helmet-to-helmet contact right there. So that should be a flag on the Packers. Oh, Anderson, the guy that hit him, is going to get out of the game because he decided to use his head. Oh, come on. I don't think that's going to be a flag, even though it kind of should. But, so they're in the 22 or 23. Sam's in this single back. He's got to toss the ball to Aaron Jones, who runs to the outside, and he breaks a tackle and gets trying to flip him around all over the place. He does get about 5, maybe 6 yards. So it was a good play, good run. A nightmare horror movie, like Phantasm, or I guess A Nightmare on Elm Street. But it'd be funny if he went and did a zombie movie, because that would be so out there when it comes to the movies he does, right? Whenever he makes a movie, it seems to be we're back. 2nd and 5, stands in the single back. Motions over Addison. Gets the ball. He's going to hand it off to Aaron Jones, who runs inside, gets the first down, plows right through a guy, and gets a little extra. And now he's crawling as a celebration. Ha, 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 ha. First down. But I mean, yeah, or maybe even him going and doing like some Greek kind of movie. That'd be interesting. Oh, isn't he doing one? Isn't he doing a Greek movie? I think he is. I could be mistaken. There's a Greek movie coming out. I thought it was him doing it. That should be a very interesting movie. First and 10, Sam on the single back on our 37. He's going to hand the ball off to Aaron Jones, who runs to the inside, but gets met right after the line of scrimmage. It gets about a couple of yards. I think he's doing the movie's called The Odyssey. I'm pretty sure he's doing it, but I could be very mistaken about that. They're hurrying up. That tempo is 2nd and 9. Sam's in the gun. Are they call a timeout or? Oh, it's the end of the first quarter. Let me see quickly. Yeah, he's doing The Odyssey. It's supposed to come out in 26. In which case it follows Odysseus. Yeah, Odysseus in his perilous journey home after the Trojan War, showcasing his encounters with Polyphemus, whatever, the Sirens, Circe, and finishing with his reunion with his wife, Penelope. Don't mind me. It's hard getting it out. But it should be a good one. It's going to be quite the cast. Zendaya, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Matt Damon, Robert Pattinson, Charlize Theron, and Lupita Nyong'o. Those are rather pretty big ones. So that's going to be 2.5 hours. It's going to be really dope. And it might even kind of, I could also picture it kind of being like chapters, like, that's all fine. That's sculpting a model for D&D. I've never played D&D. Not that I never want to, but it always seems whenever, hey, I know someone that plays D&D, I don't want to go and be like, can I play? I just hope that people would go and be like, oh, you want to play? Like, oh, well, I mean, I guess. No, but like, I don't. That'd be a fun thing, I think, to do. You just sit in a room for like 8 hours, and you're doing a whole story. The whole storyline is like, that's really dope, really cool stuff. I'm picturing, modeling, and I imagine you have like a whole, like not board, but like you're creating a story, or at least there's the story. Now you're creating the characters for the story, or the monsters for the story. I'm just picturing it. It's like, I wish I could do that kind of stuff. Although if I were to ever go and do that kind of stuff, I would just go and create like a realistic looking head, and you can use it as like some prop for a horror short. 2nd and 9, we back, baby. Oh my bad, my second quarter. We have the ball, of course. Sam's in the gun. He has the ball. He's gonna pass it. He's looking. No, but there's a flag. There's a flag. What's the flag on for? I missed it. What was it? Was it on the bike? Nope. Well, I don't know. It said there's a flag. I'm trying to multitask. So it was on the Vikings. I need to make sure. So it's 2nd and 14, and the gun once again. Sam gets the ball. He's looking to the left. He finally passes it to Naylor, who fights for a good chunk of yards. It's gonna be 3rd and short. That was 2nd down. That's interesting. I guess it's 3rd down now. So it's just 2 penalties so far in this game, both on the Vikings. So that's cool. So it's 3rd and 4, like earlier. A little past the 40. Sam's in the gun again. Sam gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking to the left. He finally passes it to Addison, who gets past midfield and gets a little extra. It's going to be about on the 45-ish yard line, but it's going to be a first down. Oh. That's really cool. That is really cool stuff. I wish I was so talented. The only stuff I could go and do is just create faces, or maybe like, I don't know, this faces or objects, or like a hand or whatever, but not even really a hand. It's always like fat whenever I draw it, or it's too monstrous, and it's like I want to create a human hand, but I'm not there yet. Sam is gonna toss the ball to Jones, who he gets met behind the line of scrimmage and loses about 2 yards, I think. It's gonna be second and long. No, I saw this video some time ago on how to like create like a fake head, and it's like you get like some jar, and you start wrapping newspaper around it, and you use like some like liquid substance. I forget what it was, but you use that to kind of glue it all together. Second and 12, Sam's in the gun. He's looking to the left. He passes it to Addison, who is going to get the first down. Barely gets it. Sorry. And you just mold it all about, and well, not mold it, but you add it all about and create a head. And what I was wanting to do would be, the story would be, there's a guy and he's living in his house or whatever, and he hears noises, and he's investigating, and he goes outside. He looks outside, doesn't see anything, but all of a sudden this head comes out of nowhere, smashes. I'm picturing like a glass jar that's being encased in this, and maybe even putting some red liquid in it so it looks like it's bloody. But it's like, I'm trying to make it look real. First and 10 is Aaron Jones has the ball, gets men on the line of scrimmage, but does get a little extra. It's going to be 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 7. I could picture it in my head, but it's just the whole like the time to go and actually create something like that. It's like, whenever I do have the time, it's like, that's like, I hate that about me. 2nd and 8, Sam's gonna pass it. He passes a deep bomb to, holy crap, to Jalen Naylor. That's a touchdown, fellas. We back. We're so back. Not that we ever left, of course. But nice little touchdown for Jalen Naylor, wide open in the end zone. Does not know how that happened. He just beat the coverage, I guess, or people forgot about him all alone. Closest guy was like 5 feet away from him. So that's pretty cool. Make that 7-3 here soon, I hope. And ball snapped. Ball in the air, and it is good, and good. Woohoo! Vikings now take the lead over the flags, over the punts, over the turnovers, and then, of course, the thing you want to be over, they are over the Packers. And now it's commercial break. I do love the idea of like molding, not molding, but like, claymation, that kind of thing. But the easiest thing right now for me to do would either be doing one of two things. Either one, I go and learn how to do that stuff and start slowly over a gradual long period of time do it, or use Legos. See, I have a bunch of minifigures, and when I was younger, I would only play with the minifigures, and I would just do stories with them. And I was just in my head, I'd do the stories. But like, I certainly should consider the idea of maybe trying to do a story and using the minifigs. I just need to buy a lot more Legos to maybe create the sets, and then finding the time and going and doing that, which I should do. It's just going about it. Because when you work 5 days a week and you have 2 days off, sure, you have those 2 days off, but like, you have like this thing you gotta do, and then you have that thing to do, and then when you do have time, it's like, but you forgot that thing to do. Like, oh, lovely. But I should definitely start trying to do something like that with the Legos anyway. I just need to go and start saving like $20 a week, and then in a month or two, just use that money to buy just a bunch of Legos, and then like have a huge like thing of Legos, and then use those for like set designs or whatever. It's like that would be a really cool thing to do. It's just, as I said, it's just the winter to do it, and the whole it's just, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. So yeah, good start so far. It was a good start. It's good right now. Or we're back. No more commercials. It's a nice little. That was a 31-yard TD catch for Jalen Naylor. So it's you love to see it. And the ball is up in the air. The Packers will not take it out. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on their 30. So I guess we're quickly seeing how Jalen Naylor got so open. The Packers were in either a cover 1 or a cover 3, and he just beat the crap out of the cover 3. Whatever coverage it was, he just beat the crap out of it because the middle guy was just too far back, and then the two corners were too far up. It was just a perfect fit. 1st and 10, Love throws the ball to a curl, which I guess a check down at Jaden Reed. I guess not really a check down, but it was a curl, so it's close. But it's going to be 2nd and short. 2nd and 3, I suppose. So I imagine that stuff takes it takes forever to build it, to create it. But when it is all said and done, it's like drawing and painting. It's going to take a long time, but by the time you're done, it's going to be very beautiful. 2nd and 4, Love in the single back, about the 37-yard line. He tosses it to the guy who barely gets a first down. Or maybe it's short. It could be short. But drum roll. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of things I want to go about and try to do. Like I want to play Minecraft, and I want to live stream that. But whenever I play, I seem to only play for like an hour, and I want to play for a lot longer. But in the same time, I don't want to I don't know. It's like, what am I talking about? Especially when it's just me. It's like I'm just talking to myself in the void. But anyway, I think that's gonna be like one night a week, and it would be like Friday nights or whatever. Friday nights, Minecraft Friday nights or whatever. I don't know, but it's gonna be Friday night, and it's gonna be like 2-3 hours, and it would be a lot of fun. It is 3rd and short, 3rd and 1, so this is actually very interesting. Love in the gun, gets the ball, hands the ball off, and he gets the first down. He gets to the 50. Wow, that was a good run. That's I think my sister used to, well, not necessarily that, but she did mess around with clay a lot. But I guess from what I'm trying to remember, it wasn't like crazy like Michelangelo. Oh, wow, Michelangelo. What was his name? That guy, that old guy. 1st and 10, Love in the gun, hands the ball off. And he gets the line of scrimmage, gets about 5 yards, and I think that's it. He gets 5 or maybe 6 yards. Michelangelo. Yeah, that sounds better. Thank you. But she was messing around with that stuff, and it was like that's pretty interesting. But I was younger, and it was like, I guess I wasn't really like, oh, I guess I was just like, oh, that wasn't really cool when I was younger. Or at least, I was like, oh, that's cool, but like, not for me. They did just show there was a Viking player on the ground. I'm not sure who it was, but it's a commercial break now. So I hope it's not like, well, I mean, I hope it's not serious. That would really it would really suck if it's like someone really huge. But I don't know. I imagine this is gonna be a very quick one. Very quick break anyway. I don't think any timeouts have been called yet. Sound like Legos right there. You know, it's a Fansville commercial. We love that stuff. Although I don't have any Dr. Pepper, I have the rip-off Dr. Pepper. The Pip. Yeah, like that's better for me. You know that seems really familiar to me. That commercial, and it's like I may have saw that commercial before, but it seems like there was something that I either dreamt of a long time ago or whatever. See, I have this feeling every once in a while, and I guess it's very similar to what deja vu is. But whenever I think of it, it's either it's the exact same thing happened before, or I dreamt it. Because I do remember that, like, I had a dream, and like 6 months, a year later, however long later, that happens, and it's like that's really familiar because it was in my dream a long time ago. It's like, oh, dude, I have a little like, I'm able to read the script early, bro. The script. To get pieces of a puzzle and not know what it is until it's time. Talk about foreshadowing. Oh, we're about to be back. So it was, I think, Patrick Jones. Let's see what happened. So, oh, come on. Well, actually, it doesn't really look like it was that bad of a hit, but like still, the guy went for his knee. Come on. 2nd and 5. Love in the pistol. He's going to get the ball. He's going to pass. He's looking. He got hit as he threw it and threw it to the guy, but the guy just simply did not know. Come on. Is that a flag? No way, dude. Well, I mean, yeah, you want to call a flag on him? I'd say the guy should have just caught it. The guy could have caught it, didn't catch it. And I'm sure if he did catch it, there would be no flag on the field. But, you know, haters going to hate. It's so stupid. There would be other words I would say, but I don't want to see that stuff come back and bite me. So, like, I imagine the flag's probably on Byron Murphy. It really? I mean, he was a little handsy, but it wasn't like the... Yeah, like... dude, I think I'm going to say the word one time. And it's like, it's not... I don't think it's that bad of a word, but a lot of people view this word as like a really bad thing. That was retarded. Because it's like, sure, he's a little handsy, but the guy could have caught it and didn't catch it. And it's like, oh, well, that's why you didn't catch it. It's like, dude, are you serious? You're that dense? Oh. He hands the ball off and gets past the line. Oh, that was really scary. He almost broke and got, like, a huge, like, really good game, but he only got 5-6 yards. That being, I think, Josh Jacobs. He broke right immediately through the line of scrimmage. And it looked like it was 50-50 from him either taking it all the way or just getting 5-6 yards, and he only got 5-6 yards. 2nd and 4. Love in the gun. Just looking around. Motions over 30. Gets the ball. He's going to give it to Josh Jacobs, who does not even get back to the line of scrimmage. Might even have lost a yard, actually. And they're subbing Jacobs out. I'm not sure who they're replacing him with. Must be tired. It is 3rd and 4, though. Come on, fellas. Pick six. Right here. I get it's Toyotathon, but I don't care. Pick 6. He gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He passes it to the check down or drag route and does not get the first down. In fact, only gets about 2 yards. Huge. That's what I think anyway. Are they going to go for it or take the points? I think they might go for it. That was Byron Murphy making that tackle. And it was Dobbs that caught it. 4th and 2, and they're going for it. Fellas, 4th and 2, and they're going for it. Oh, this is really interesting. I wonder if they're just going to try to call him off, or they're actually going to go with this. They're going to go for it. And he's looking. He finally passes it, and it's incomplete. Huge, huge, huge. Should have taken the points. You should have taken the points. You're not Dan Campbell. You're not that guy, pal. Huge. Yeah, 3 flags on the Vikings, and we're still winning. The refs hate us. The refs are trying to win, but they won't. They better not anyway. That's 2. Crap. I erased it and just completely forgot what was on it. Was it 2 turnovers already, or is it 1? What's it now? Is it 2 or 3 now? Is it 2 or 3 now? Oh, I gotta take a good look before I actually go about it. It is at 2 now. Okay. Whew, thank you. And of course, it's commercial break. So it's very interesting times now. It's if the Packers win this game, and then win next week, and assuming the Vikings lose out. So it's like if the Packers win out and the Vikings lose out, the Packers will be the 5th seed, or could be the 5th seed. Either 5th or 6th seed. If the Vikings win out, Vikings will be the 1st seed. If the Vikings win this week and lose next week, or other way around, lose this week but win next week, then they'll just be the 5th seed, which I don't necessarily mind, but in the same time, like, I would say the only good in losing this game, next game, or both would be that, let's say we lose out and we're the 5th or 6th seed. No one's going to really talk about the Vikings, or they're going to be like, oh, the Vikings, they suck, blah, 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 blah. And then the Vikings are going to win a playoff game, and then they're going to be like, oh, that's cool, but, like, wait until they have to play another good team. It's just that whole storyline. If the Vikings get the 1st seed, then people are going to start talking about the Vikings, and then the Vikings are going to be like, where's the motivation? The only motivation would be you're home, and you have a chance to make all things better. But this week's huge, and then next week's also huge. We're back. Let's see how open players were. I think the guy he threw it to could have. The guy he threw it to should have caught it. Did not catch it. It's like I guess their catching is like -4. 1st and 10, and we're running the ball, but we get like a yard or maybe either a gain of 1 or a gain of none. About 7:15 left of the 2nd quarter. But yeah, this is so it's pretty even out when it comes to the plays, the yards, and the time of possession, but the Vikings have 20 plus more yards in that regard, so that's pretty good. 2nd and 9, Sam's in the gun. He's going to pass. He's looking. He might get sacked. No, he doesn't, but he finally throws the ball to Hawkinson, who gets the 1st down and gets a little extra, making it a Vikings 1st down. Come on, go down the field and score a touchdown. Maybe even kill 3 or 4 minutes, too, just to be like, yes. That guy was really handsy with Justin Jefferson, but you're not going to call a flag on that guy, huh? No. The bias is unreal. 3 flags on the Vikings. You won't see one from the Packers unless it's for sure Vikings are going to win the game kind of thing. which is going to be sometime in the second half. 1st and 10, Sam in the single back gets the ball. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to pass it. He finally does pass it, and it is incomplete. He overthrew it. But there's 3 flags that come out of nowhere. They all just like, woo, at the same time. I imagine it's some PI or whatever against Jefferson. Finally. Yep. Gotta be. And they were like in that area too. So that's gotta be. Yeah, like he probably catches that if the guy's not holding his arm. But it's on Jefferson, you already know. And then they hit him. It's like, dude. It's like, dude, you can't like do that, man. Wait a minute. Wait a second. There was a flag, right? It showed the symbol, but I didn't see the ref. The ref did not come up. It's 1st and 10. I imagine it is a flag, but I didn't see a ref come up and say anything. Sam's in the gun. Gets the ball. He's going to fake the handoff, throw it to Jefferson on the RPO. He gets around the defender, gets 5 yards, and maybe it gets 6. Okay, so yeah, that was on the Packers. So it's now 4 flags. The refs are now beating the Packers. Who'd have known? I didn't. So I guess if you want to be very technical, though, it's 6-7 right now. Or no, my bad. Dude, I can't keep doing this. Sam's in the single back. It's 4. 2nd and 4. Sam is going to hand the ball off to. He loses a yard or 2. That's to Cam Akers, but he, as I said, lost a couple of yards. It's like I said that. Don't mind me. I am a bit sick too, and I would like to think that's why my mind's so messed up right now. But I guess you never know. Yeah, that was Akers, and they just like broke right through. Like that's no good. 3rd and 6. Come on, fellas. Get a first down here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. But he gets the ball off. He's gonna pass it. He looks. He's searching. He finally passes it. Caught by Jalen Naylor for a pretty big game, and of course a first down. Huge. I think we are in field goal range now. It's funny, that guy, there was some Packers corner or whatever, and he was like, we're not worried about Sam Darnold. I was like, dude, you said that? Sam's going to go crazy now. That was a really good throw, too, because it was really tight. It's like, if the guy was faster, that could have been a pick, but it's not. It's 1st and 10. Sam's in the single back. Gets the ball. He's going to toss it to Cam Akers, who breaks through the line and gets a first down and trucks a guy. Oh, that was a really good run there. It is first down. I think we should be able to we could get a touchdown here. I'd love to see 14-3. It's going to be 1st and goal. It's really close to like him actually getting a touchdown, but he stepped out of bounds at a bad time. But yeah, 1st and goal. 3:30 left of the second quarter. Thanking Gouda. Sam's in the gun. He gets the ball. He's going to pass. He's looking. He throws it to the check down, but it kind of overthrows the check down, honestly. Not necessarily overthrow, but like he didn't throw it at the guy. He threw it like a yard in front of the guy. And the guy didn't go and catch it. That kind of sucked a bit, but it's fine. 2nd and goal. 3:30 left. Ooh, that sucks. $15, 14, 13. Sam's in the gun. Five. And he gets the ball. He jets to the free 3, who breaks and fights and doesn't really get much. He gets about 3 yards there. It's going to be 3rd and goal. 3 minutes left of the second quarter. and I think he's on the 5. So it's going to be a little like, maybe use some of that trickery, This is, so far a much better game than the last one was. At least, when you look at the second quarter of the last meeting. Oh, my bad. It's not on the 5. They're on, like, the 7. This third and goal on the 7. He's like, you going to get a touchdown here? He gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He might get sacked, but he finally throws it, but it's quite the overthrow. Tried to throw it to Jefferson, but it was way too high. No one could get that one. It's going to be 4th and goal, and I imagine they just take a field goal here. Right? If you're closer, then, maybe you go for it, but you're like 7 yards out. It's like kind of hard to do that. So they're going to kick a field goal. Now just going to hope he makes it. Kick is up, and it is good. Good. It is now 10-3. No commercial break. Well, I mean, kind of, but, the game's on the side, too, so it's going to be a short commercial. Whenever I'm watching something on TV, I watch it on Hulu, and there's whenever the commercials are on, every now and again they show a commercial for something that's now some like food or whatever, but it's like a really old-fashioned commercial. So there was like a lollipop one, and it was like a really old commercial that they used, and it looked really old. I thought that was. I guess I would use nostalgic, but I'm not like an old person. I'm a young person. Although I've been told I have a old soul, which isn't really it would not shock me if that was true. But I just love watching those older things because I guess I love the older things better than the newer things. Kick is off and away, and they will not take it out, meaning the Packers will start their drive on the 30. 1st and 10. 2:16 left of the second quarter. And pick 6 would be really cool. But yeah, I guess the Bengals still have a chance to make the postseason. That's hilarious. Alrighty, fellas. Gotta stop and, a touchdown. This would be really cool stuff then. Alrighty, so Love's in the gun. He gets the ball. He's going to hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs, who gets past the line of scrimmage, but only gets a little extra. It's going to be 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 7. And it's about to be the 2-minute warning. So is it going to now be a commercial break? Or are we going to, all right, actual commercial break now. So I have this guitar, but a long time ago, 2 of the strings broke, and I never replaced it. I only changed the sound of the chord of the strings to make it sound like. And I just play that. It's like I can't do the whole thing with the guitar because it's so difficult moving my hand and all the pinky. I guess the pinky specifically. But I don't know. I think it still sounds fine. Ugh. I'll find a better way to make that sound better. zombies right there. Anta! What? You just hanging out. You're just seeing what I was doing. I was just live streaming. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I guess the next topic I can go and talk about would be my thoughts on Call of Duty Zombies. And I guess to keep it short, I really hate that the studio is using more and more AI instead of using people. And it's like, come on, dude. Like, the reason, like, World at War, why the first MW1 and, like, you know, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, they were so good because, you know, people, the heart, the soul, it's not really that anymore. It's just, it is a cash grab now. 2nd and 7, Love's in the gun. Whoa. Excuse me. Love is going to pass it. He's looking. He steps all the way back. They're sending 4. He might get sacked. He might have gotten a first down there. He was able to get out of the pocket, and he tripped up about 5 yards short of the first, and he might have gotten the first, or he's really short. They're saying he's short. Inches or a foot or a yard. It's really close. My guess is they're just going to run the ball here. It's 3rd and 1. They do run the ball, and he does get the first down and gets tackled a little. It gets to like 5 extra yards there. Not at midfield yet, but there is a flag. Come on. Who's the flag on? Come on. On the offense. Interesting. It's you show what it is because I can't read lips. Illegal formation on Wicks, the wide receiver. So that's 5. Pretty sure it's 5 anyway. Wicks getting subbed out. He might even get benched now because, you know, that's just not cool, dude. Whoa. Excuse me. 3rd and 5. Huge. 1:30 left. Well, I guess 1:32 to be specific. He's going to pass it for sure. All right, they're sending 4. He is passing it. He runs all the way backwards, throws the ball deep, and it is overthrown. Like, not even Bynum could not even get it. It was quite the overthrow. Maybe even arm punt if it was picked. But now they're actually going to punt the ball with 1:26 left of the second quarter. So I guess the question is now, both teams still have all their timeouts. The Packers won't use any of them, I imagine, or maybe one, if the Vikings are able to actually do something here. But I guess the big old question is, can the Vikings get something here? Because there's one. It's gonna be like 1:15 left. He muffed it. He got it. Ooh, he got tackled as he got it up. It was, it was like that scene from that one Family Guy episode. I say that one. There's a bunch where Stewie's on the football team, and he gets the football, and he's like, no one's blocking for me. Gets killed instantly. It was just like that. He muffed it, he got it, and as soon as he looked up, boom, he got hit. So that should be 2, I think. Not a lot actually happening. 1st and 10. If it's wrong, I'll have to fact check it after during halftime or whatever. All right, Sam's in the gun. He's gonna pass it. He's looking. House money now. Gets a nice little pass to Hawkinson. He's almost at midfield. 1-9, 108, 107, 106. Sam's trying to bring everyone together because, like, if you could get something here, that would be huge. About an hour 45 yard line. So Sam's yet again in the gun. He's gonna pass it. He's looks to the left. He throws it to the curl, which was Jefferson. Got about 5-6 yards there. They are hurrying up because now there's 40 seconds left. Sam's doing like it's interesting. Come on, fellas. Second and 3, 27, 26, 25. Gets the ball. He's going to pass it again. He's looking. He throws it to Hawkinson, who gets tackled right past the first down, and the Vikings called their first timeout, I imagine. Right? Maybe you're going to say that they called a timeout, or like, what are you going to make me wait until you show the scoreboard again? Come on, let me see. Yep, we called the first time out. "19 seconds left. Will Riker is getting ready because at the very least, we could actually probably get a field goal out of this at the very least. They're just showing the last play with the game clock and I don't know what the other clock is technically called. Don't mind me. It's 1st and 10. Sam's in the gun. Gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He gets sacked at the 50. That sucked. I imagine a timeout here because, hey, you're right there. Just another big play and you could get a field goal. Yep, second timeout. One more timeout left if needed to use it. 13 seconds left of the second quarter. So, I guess tonight, 22 dropbacks, 1 sack, and 10 pressures for Sam Darnold. And he's, I think, stat-wise, pretty good. Yeah, 16 out of 21, 172 yards, and 1 touchdown. It's pretty good. 2nd and 15. 13 seconds left. Sam's, of course, in the gun again. On their 49. He gets the ball. He's looking to the right side. He passes it to the Hawkinson, who almost did not catch it. That's going to be a timeout, I imagine, or a spike. 7, 6, 5, 4 seconds left. I imagine that's our last timeout. And field goal, I imagine. What you say? You know what? You drove down the field a bit, and you were able to, well, assuming he makes it, able to get a field goal. Hawkinson almost did not catch it, bobbled it in the air a little, but he finally did catch it. Did not get a first, but moved the chains. He just brought us closer to field goal range, and hopefully we could actually get a field goal here. Because Will did miss a field goal earlier, and it was like a 58-yarder, but then he made another one. So he's 1 out of 2 right now. The one he missed was 57-yarder. This is a 55-yarder. It seemed like he missed that first one by a couple of yards, and timeout by the Packers. I guess I kind of called it. I said they shouldn't use it unless they just use one later on, and they ended up using one later on. So that's funny. If he makes it, it's 13-3. If he misses, it stays the same. Whoa. So when halftime begins, I'm going to short recap, and I'm going to go try to eat some food. 55-yard attempt. And he gets the ball and is kicked, and I think he missed it, but there's a flag. He missed it, but there's a flag. What's the flag on for? Because is it on the Packers? Oh, look, LaFleur's a bit angry. Offsides, I think. I could read some lips. I think he said offsides, which is a first down. Yep, offsides. That's 6. The refs are trying to come back, though. So that's just a better opportunity for a field goal, and hopefully Will actually makes it. Because he technically missed this one. Let's see. Did he actually jump? Yep. He barely did. He just kind of crawled a little across that line. It's like, you can't do that. Just try to sneak past them. 50-yard attempt now. And the ball is kicked, and it is good. Is it good? Is there another flag? LaFleur is always angry or whatever. Is it good, or did he not make it? It looked like he made it, but I don't know. I might be a bit blind. I can't tell what's going on anymore, dude. It's all it's showing is LaFleur getting angry at a ref and yelling at a ref. Is that a flag? Oh, they called it. They called another timeout. This is so weird. No clock left, but you know. Okay, so I guess he was calling a timeout. This is odd. So now they're gonna kick the field goal, unless something else happens. 50-yard attempt. This is his third kick in a row, quite literally. And the kick is up, and it is good. Yeah, sir. Whew. Trying to scare me over here. Talk about third time's the charm. 13-3 going into halftime. Yeah, finally, because like the madness was just he made the field goal. Let's just go to halftime already. No, we're just gonna complain at the refs a little more, and then gonna call a timeout, and then whatever. But the quick little, hey, you have fun with those sculptures of yours, and I hope I see you again sometime. Maybe not tonight necessarily, but next time, right? Quick little recap of the game. Very tense first quarter, kind of back and forth, just defensive. The Packers, I think, got the first points of the game, but then the Vikings offense starting kind of clicking a bit. Of course, you see the scoreboard. It's a little self-explanatory, I imagine. But yeah, now it's 13-3. Vikings get ball at half. And after I'm done with this, I'm gonna mute the stream, go get some food, and I'll be back for the game to start. Or maybe I'll be back before the game comes back. But you get it. Get what I'm saying? Okay. Now we're gonna go. We back. I guess my only real problem so far is Tom Brady's, commentating this game. I'm missing out so much. It's really sad. It's a little depressing too, I think, because it's Tom Brady. It's the GOAT. I want to hear that guy talk. But it's too bad. Next time, I guess. So we're about to be in the third quarter, I imagine. Anyway. Vikings get ball at half. So Sam Darnold is outperforming the crap out of Love, which I guess people would be like, "Whoa, that's so shocking!" But it's like the Vikings have a really good defense. So I mean, what do I say? Packers do too, but it's like one defense has got to fold, and so far the Packers defense is folding. The ball is kicked off, and they are not taking it out. So the Vikings will start the ball at about the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Go get a touchdown, Go grab the points. I didn't fact check that. I gotta quickly fact check. All right, so flags 6. Yep, that's right. All right, 1st and 10. Sam in the single back tosses the ball to Aaron Jones, who gets past the line of scrimmage, but only really gets about a yard or two. So it's a short game, but it's fine. So 2 punts, a field goal, 2 turnovers. Oh, so that's right. Vikings only punted once, and no turnovers. Well, I guess they're going for it. Was a turnover. The missed field goal, that's a turnover. All right, so I am correct. I just got to make sure I keep thinking. Justin Jefferson's having a really quiet day, but, that's probably going to change here soon, hopefully. 2nd and 8, Sam in the gun. He has the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking to the left. He's looking in the middle. Throws it to the Jefferson, the curl route, but gets tackled immediately. Gets about 4 yards right there. It's going to be 3rd down. But it's going to be it's going to be a kind of short. 3rd and 3. Don't mind me. Surprised I have not sneezed because I've been sick for the last couple of days. And yesterday at work, I just sneezed all day long. It was awful. But I only sneezed like once or twice today, so just take some medicine later and be fine. 3rd and 3, he's going to pass it. He throws it to the drag, which is Aaron Jones, and is enough for the 1st down. Kind of barely gets it, but he got it. That's pretty good. Aaron Jones, kind of thing. And he's just staring at him the whole time. It's like, I'm throwing it to you and you're getting it. He's like, I guess I am getting it. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye. So it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Sam's going to fake the handoff. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He's running around a bit. He finally he threw it, but it was really low. It was incomplete. He threw it towards Aaron Jones, but it just did not even get to him. Sam's now 19 out of 25, 193 passing yards and a touchdown. 13:01 left of the 3rd quarter. And 2nd and 10. So 10-plus yard plays. The Packers have 2. The Vikings have 10. So I think that should probably say something. Meaning, go get a 1st down right now, right? And they get the ball. It's going to short pass to Addison, who gets past the line of scrimmage, but gets tackled immediately after. So it's a gain of like 2, I think. It's going to be 3rd and very long. Good luck, pal. Oh, then again, the Vikings have been pretty good so far in getting 10-plus yards, so they could. I would say they should. But it's 3rd and 7. We'll see. I'd like to think so, obviously. I wonder why I would want that. About 12:30 left of the 3rd quarter. And it's a little. This is an interesting point. The Vikings are 4 out of 7 on third downs, so they might not get this. And if they don't get this, they're going to be 500 in that category. Get the ball off. He's going to pass it, of course. He's looking. He finally passes it, and that's caught by Jalen Naylor. Man, Jalen Naylor is having a really good game. That's a first down. That's what he did. Classic. So Jalen Naylor ran the classic post, Madden terms anyway. He ran the classic post route, wide open too, because the guy that's in the middle of the field is looking at Jefferson. So that's just going to leave people like Jalen Naylor wide open. And it's just stuff, as a Vikings fan, you love to see. I'd love to see the stat line for Jalen Naylor after this game's done. It's really good. Jalen, a 5 for 81 yards and a touchdown. Really good stuff. I hope he's on your fantasy team. He's probably not. 1st and 10. They get the ball off. Nope. They call it dead because it 0-0 on the clock. So it's gonna be a flag on the Vikings, unfortunately. I think the Packers only have 1 or 2 flags on them, which is really, dude? It's yeah, really. So that's gonna be 7 flags. But it's gonna be second, I think. No, my bad. It's 1st and 15. It's not terrible, but that sucks. Jordan Love is waiting patiently. Yeah, that's 7. I got 7. He's in the gun. Sam's gonna get the ball. He's gonna pass. He's looking on the right side. Passes to the outright, which is Jefferson, and which was about 7 yards, maybe 8 yards there. Not a first down, of course, but it's a good play. It's gonna be 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8 maybe. It is 2nd down and 8. And this is an interesting drive so far. It's about to be 10 minutes of the third quarter. And it's a really slow, methodical drive. Jefferson's 4 for 26 yards. And Sam's in the gun. They're in field goal range. He threw it to Jefferson, which was a RPO. And Jefferson gets the first down and gets a little extra. So there you go. That's a good play you want to see for Justin Jefferson if you're a fantasy football guy. Because that was a gain of 15 or 20, maybe a little more. Let's see. Jefferson catches it on the 35, gets to the 30, got to the 25, got to the 20, and so we're in the red zone now. Good. So there you go. That's what you want to see if you have Jefferson on your fantasy team. 10 minutes left of the third quarter. Play selection, 12 rushes, 30 passes. It's you're passing a lot, but it's working to a degree, of course. Sam's looking. He faked the handoff, then he faked the play action, and now he finally throws it, and it is woo! Scola touchdown, Jordan Addison. Oh, that's lovely. So that's gonna be a 20, assuming he makes that. We're gonna erase the 3, and erase the 1 as soon as he makes it. Because I don't want to erase the 1 next to he missed it. Some BS happens like that. So Addison was a really interesting play. He was like a curl that turned into a stop and go kind of thing. It's he curled and then ran a streak and beat the coverage. So huge touchdown. The ball is kicked and it is good, and good. 20-3. Dude. This is pretty good stuff. I would hate to be in Tom Grossi's stream right now. Because the Vikings just went down the field, killed 5-16, and got a touchdown. That is huge. Commercial break now. And, if the Vikings get another stop and then kill another 5-6 minutes and get another touchdown, that's huge. It's going to look like the first half of the Packers, the first meeting with the Packers, except I suppose this time it's going to be worse because the Packers find a way to come back at the end. If this keeps going the way it is, then this is going to be brutal for the Packers. I'm going to go to work tomorrow, and one of my friends at work is a Packers fan. I don't know if he's going to want to talk to me. I'm going to be like, hey, how's it going? And he's going to not talk. And I'm like, why is he not talking to me? That's why. And I'm going to completely forget about it. It's not going to be pretty. It is still a commercial break, of course. But yeah, as I said, I would hate to be in Tom's stream right now, but I kind of feel like I kind of have to, you know. So I'm gonna just have my AirPod in, and we're gonna go and check out his stream because I'm very fascinated to see how it's going. Which is huge. Oh, I can't. Oh, he's ahead of me. I can't. Oh, I can't. We're about to be back. There was kickoff and something might have happened. I can't. I need to see it for myself. What happens? Tell me. Did the Packers mess up? Do the Packers mess up? I don't know. But yeah, that's a huge play. That touchdown to Addison. Oh, Madden cheese play right there. I'm behind. I think something's about to happen. I just hope it's good. Excuse me. So they're gonna take it out. There's a flag. Oh, okay. So I guess it's a flag. I had a Tom stream on, and as soon as kickoff happened, I'm like, oh crap, I'm behind. I completely forgot about that. I gotta turn this off, and I started hearing him being a little more loud, like something happened. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta turn it off. What happened? It's a flag. But yeah, what a huge touchdown. That was a huge touchdown there. Oh yeah, as I said, flag. I'm gonna have to erase this. It's 8 flags now. Baby. Right? I guess so. Oh yeah, the flag, he was a bad kick. Okay, anyway. Love throws it to 87, who tries to truck through a guy, but gets about 5 yards. He tried to truck through Gilmore, and it kind of worked, but only to get like an extra yard or two. So it's 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5. Love is 7 out of 12, 45 yards. Not really great because it's a lot of short passing, and the times he has thrown it deep, it's either incomplete or like, what are you throwing, right? His wide receivers aren't really helping him out that much, but like, it's still he's like overthrowing certain things. Now he's 8 out of 13, 50 yards, and there's another flag. Another flag, I guess. Is that 9? I'll have to fact check this later too. They said a flag. I don't know. Packers offense is not really cooking. If you just take a look at the scoreboard, 2nd and 11. I don't want to look at that. 2nd and 11. Love in the gun, bound to pass it. No, he hands the ball off, and he gets the line of scrimmage and tries to spin and break all the tackles to no avail. I guess he technically gets a couple of yards there, but Oh, there might be a little scuffle. These teams hate each other. That's how strong this rivalry is. But let me make sure of something. Oh, I just got spoiled. That's tough. I don't want to see that. I wanted to see it's 9 flags. Yep, it's 9. 9 flags. I know it's about to happen. I just got to pretend I haven't seen it yet. That's the one thing that really sucks about this. I'm behind. He gets the ball. He's going to pass it, of course. And he's about to get sacked. He's running around. He's running away. And he finally throws the ball, and it is incomplete. My gosh. That's hilarious. That's really sad. That's the Jaden Reed. And that's like the 3rd or 4th time. Maybe not necessarily him, but 3rd or 4th time, maybe even 5th in this game where a Packers guy could literally catch the ball. but ultimately does not catch the ball. And it's like, dude, you could, blame the refs all you want, but if you're right there and it hits your hands and you don't catch that, then good luck winning games. They're punting. So we're going to change this to 3. The punt is up and it bounces out of bounds at the 30 or 29 yard line. So that's, oh my gosh, I keep doing this to myself. I think it's 3 punts. I keep doing it to myself. I'm looking at it, but then I just completely forget about it next time. So of course they just punted, but so 1, 2, 3. Okay, yes. So yeah, 3 punts. Don't mind me. It's commercial break, and I'm crazy. That's an old commercial. Not like that old, but it's I think a Corona commercial. It's a beer commercial. And it's it's nighttime and there's this house and it's right next to a beach or whatever. You see the moon in the background and then a Hawaiian tree lights up like a Christmas tree. And then the Corona logo pops up. It's nice seeing older stuff, I think. So what was I going to do? That's something I was going to do. Oh, yeah. I got to check something for work. I don't think they changed it. So, I don't know what time I'll go to bed tonight, but I suppose it wouldn't be the worst thing ever if I stayed up a little later. Yes, the last one I got was then. I didn't get anything. I imagine that I'll be coming in when I'm supposed to. It's still commercial break. You ain't missing a thing. Still commercial break. All right, we're back, but give it a little moment, and yeah, they didn't change it. That sucks. It's a whole story, but I was hoping I could come in to work early because of circumstances, and that won't be happening. I'll have to come in at 10. All right, so the good news, we're winning, so at least I got that going for me. It's 1st and 10. Sam tosses it to Cam Akers, who gets hit in the backfield, almost lost the ball, but does not. Lose about 2-ish yards, but it's not a fumble, so we're fine. Some of these balls that Sam's throwing are really good. Actually, only lost 1 yard. 2nd and 11. So Sam's in the gun. It's probably another run, although maybe it's a pass this time. Yep, he's passing it. He's looking. He finally throws it, gets hit as he threw it, and it is intercepted. He finally threw a pick. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He fumbles the ball. Oh, but they recovered it. Oh, oh God. That's hilarious. That would have been hilarious if we actually got back that ball. But Sam threw a pick, and the Packers almost fumbled it away. Yeah, it's just Sam's going to throw the ball. And some of the throws he's made aren't necessarily that should have been a pick, but they have been a tiny bit to the left, and that is a pick. But, I guess he was a little due for that. Give them a chance. It was Valentine that picked it off. I'm just waiting for Love to throw a pick, but kind of need to pass the ball because you're not trying to just kill clock right now. Love in the gun. He gets the ball. He is going to hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs, who gets past the line of scrimmage and gets tackled about 2 yards out and gets another 2. So it's going to be 2nd and 6, I think. 2nd and 5. It was hilarious. So Valentine picked it off, and then Jalen Naylor actually forced the fumble and then barely got the ball back because there was another Vikings there that could have gotten the ball too. And so it was really close, but it didn't work out. 2nd and 7. That's wrong, I guess. They are in the red zone. They are 13 yards out. Love is all alone in the backfield. He gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He passes it on the one-on-one coverage. Who gets the first down and a little extra. It's going to be 1st and goal on the 4-yard line. So now they're in a really good spot, unfortunately. It's now they're catching it. Yes. And that was Dobbs on Gilmore, so that kind of sucks a bit. All right. Love in the single back. He's changing the play around. He's telling people to do different stuff. He's now in the gun. He gets the ball. He hands the ball off to Josh Jacobs, who gets past the line of scrimmage and gets tackled a little after. It's going to be 2nd and goal, but it's 2 or 3 yards out from the end zone. So they're probably going to run it again, maybe. 5:20 left of the third quarter. Kind of hurrying up a little bit. He's in the single back. He gets the ball. He's going to hand it off to Josh Jacobs, who tries to find a hole, and he does. That's a Packers touchdown. I'm really? Oh, yes. I'm so happy they got a touchdown. Wow. This happens as soon as I go on his stream. You know what, dude? I'm not going to do it unless, it's near the end. But then again, it's I might get spoiled or something. So it has to be, well-known kind of thing. They're hey, the game's over. All right. Packers got a touchdown. And the ball is kicked, and it is good, with about 5 minutes left in the third quarter. So it's going to be 20-10. I would go use the bathroom, but I'd be peeing for the wrong team, So that's great. be back. Josh Jacobs, 7th consecutive game with a rushing touchdown since like the 70s. That's interesting. All right, it's about to be kickoff. McManus takes the jog and kick is up and away. The Vikings will not take it out. And the Vikings will start on the 30. 1st and 10 on the 30. So I think if the Vikings lose, then I think it's kind of fated that they'll just be the wild card. They'll be wild card 5. Unless they lose next week, in which case then, hey, you could be the 6th seed, which kind of sucks, but, we'll see. Sam's in the single back on the 30, of course, and he gets the ball. He's going to hand the ball off to Aaron Jones, who gets past the line of scrimmage and fights for about 4 or 5 yards. Pretty good run, but, 5 minutes has passed of the third quarter. Well, it has passed. No, it's like 4:54 now left of the third quarter. Sam's in the gun, kind of hurrying up the tempo a bit. Gets the ball. He's going to pass it this time. He's looking. He might get sacked. He just throws it to the check down, who gets the first down. That was Aaron Jones, and he got the first and then a little extra out of that. That's kind of funny, his celebration for the first down. 4:30 left. Kind of catch them off guard a bit, Yeah, it was a good one. And he fought for that extra. Yep, he got that first. Got like 2 extra yards there. So you love to see it. Sam Darnold's having a pretty good day. It's just that pick he threw that was kind of like blue screen of death. But hey, you know what? It's 1st and 10. Sam's in the gun. And he's got a RPO to Jefferson, who gets about 5 and then 6 or 7 yards. He's almost at the 50, but not quite there yet. Jefferson, he's, I guess, looking better stat-wise, but, like, the first half, Jefferson looked very, like, dead out there, like, very quiet. Like, he was the monkey bomb. Jalen Naylor is having the time of his life right now. 2nd and 4, Sam's going to pass it. He's looking. He just throws it to the check down who's wide open and gets a little extra, but there's a flag. What's the flag? Is it on the defense? Because it seems like the Vikings are moving upward a little bit. Yep, that is on the defense. You can't just punch someone in the face. Well, at least I don't think you can anyway. This isn't the XFL. This isn't rugby. This is the NFL. It's very soft about these parts. Yeah, Jefferson, yes, it's funny. So, he's smiling. He knows. 1st and 10, about less than 3:30 left of the third quarter. Sam's in the single back with Aaron Jones in the backfield. He gets the ball. He's going to hand it off. No, he fakes the handoff. He's actually going to pass it. He passes it kind of medium route to Addison, who spectacular caught that one. Very nice. Very nice grab. 3 minutes left. Ooh, no. 3 minutes left of the third quarter. It's about a medium pass. It's like a 20-yard pass. Good. Yeah, he'd had to jump up and like whoosh for that one. And he got it. Yeah, Jefferson had like 3 people on him. It's like, that's what you want to see. Because you have so many weapons. It's like, pick your poison. And about to be in the red zone, he tosses the ball to Aaron Jones, who gets the line of scrimmage, gets an extra 5, gets the first down. Whoa, that was a really good run. It's now goal. 1st and goal now. Come on. Let's get a touchdown here, fellas. Come on. Cha-cha real smooth. Yeah. You know what I want to see? I want to see a Minneapolis leap. You know? Come on. I want to see the leap. Let Aaron Jones get a rushing touchdown. Come on. I know you want it. Oh, come on. I know you want it. First and goal, about 7 yards out. Sam's in the single back. He gets the ball. He's tossing it to Aaron Jones again, who gets met in the backfield and loses like 3 or 4 yards there. That's tough. You probably have to pass this one. About 1:30 left of the third quarter. The clock is running, and if you get a touchdown here, that's huge. Even though, the Packers got a touchdown, but like we get a touchdown, and assuming you make the extra point, that's a 3-score lead. Meaning the Packers would need to either get lucky or need a lot of stuff to start happening. And it kind of started, but they need a stop right here for certain. In a second and goal, and I hope they don't get a stop because I want to see a Vikings touchdown. Cam Akers is in the game now. Ball snapped. Sam's going to pass it. He's looking. He actually throws to Cam Akers, which looks like it's a designated screen pass. Who gets the touchdown? Woo! Although it it's really nice seeing it. Yeah, Cam Akers. We traded or signed. I forget what we did exactly, but we brought him in 2 times, and he's not like he hasn't done much, but it's kind of quiet since he's been here. And now he just got a touchdown. You love to see it as a screenplay, and it's just kind of not necessarily walked in because he almost got tackled before there, but kind of walk in touchdown. 27-10. Huge. This is the game of the week. You already know. Dude, I can't wait for next week. Dude. We're not back yet, but it's just, I was just seeing a stat that is like, it's one of those reasons where I was like, oh, the NFL divisions are so dumb. Oh, let's kick off my bad. And they do not take it out because the Bucs for the last 4 years have been really mid, but they've won their division so many times, and have always had a home field advantage or whatever, right? But like the Steelers have been really good for a long time, but they haven't like won their division any point because they're just in a really good division. It's like I get it, but in the same time, it's like, if you want a team to be better, then just go and make that team better. It might take some time, but So the Vikings have 22 first downs and the Packers have 8. The Vikings are basically doubled the Packers offense when it comes to the yardage, and they start off the ball by running it for some reason, and you get about 5-6 yards there. Maybe the Packers are also trying to kill clock because they just want to get out of there. 17-point game, it's a little hard to come back from something like that unless you get a little lucky or miracles, All right, loving the gun. Gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He finally passes it. Nope, he does not catch it. Oh, he almost caught it again. Because, these guys always love to almost catch it, but never to actually go and catch it. Kevin O'Connell, 33 wins, most in team history in first 3 seasons. Kevin O'Connell, 5 years from now, or maybe even 10. Well, I say maybe even 10. I think 5 years from now, we'll know if KOC is, a really, maybe he could be better than Bud Grant, which is really? But he's looking really promising right now. And time will tell, but it's 3rd and 4, Love in the gun. Love. 3, 2. Gets the ball, he's gonna pass it, of course. He's gonna finally pass it and barely gets the first or is short. I think he barely got the first. 16, 15, 14 is how much left is the third quarter. Wow. 10 seconds left. There's a ref that's just standing there, and they weren't going to let Love get a playoff. It's like, Oh, this is just amazing. What a time to be a Viking fan. I guess my big thing is, what does this year feel like? I know I'm talking to no one right now, or at least right now anyway. But I guess I'm just talking. Maybe someone will hear at some point. When I go and look back and think of how the 22 season went, that year was basically can you do anything, at least for the most part, can you do anything with this roster, which was a Zimmer offense, the players on the team. Can you do anything with that? And KOC, I guess, barely got that team to 13-3 or 13-4. Really good, season, but it's all their wins were 1-score games, which is something you like to see, but in the same time, you'd like to also see your team blow out a team and, kill someone. And then, which, if anything, they got blown out. It wasn't really pretty. Year 2, it's a worse year, but only really because the quarterback, Kirk, gets hurt mid-season. And you had to go through, 65, 70 overall quarterbacks like Josh Dobbs or Nick Mullins or even Jaron Hall, even though Jaron Hall, was a whatever guy. Still is. But then there's this year, in which when I try to compare this to 22, when I compare it to 17, because those were the only 2 years where it was a really good Viking team, and I actually was able to watch them, or I was there to witness it all happen, because that's when I started being a fan. Was 2016, 2017, an actual fan. Technically after, but anyway, they got a touchdown. So anyway, when I look at 2017, it was kind of fluky, but not really. It's your defense is really good. So as long as your offense doesn't mess up, then you should be fine. And then it ended up being that the defense really sucked. When we played the Eagles in 2017, that postseason, we're back. 1st and 10. Love gets the ball. He's gonna hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs, who gets met in the backfield, but gets out of there, only to get 2 or 3 yards. So not terrible, but like you're still running the ball. You're losing by 17 points. And I mean, you do what you will. But I don't know, man. And the gun, Love gets the ball. He's going to pass it this time. There's a flag. 31 gets the first down and a little extra. But there is a flag. And where it was coming from, which was like the side of like the line, it's probably on the offense. But let's see. Yep, it's on the offense. Legal formation. Let's go quickly. The 22 season was very lucky. And it's like if they changed the defense, then maybe they had a chance, but they didn't change the defense, and that proved. And then I'm looking at this year, and I'm thinking, hey, maybe they lose in the postseason, but like just write them off just because of history is I think is rather like come on, because you could say any team just because of the history. You know, 2nd and 13, Love in the single back. Gets the ball. He's going to hand it off. No, he fakes the handoff. Mike gets sacked. Does he? Nope. He finally throws it, but it's incomplete. Dude, I don't think we've sacked him once yet. So I would love to have like a sack number, but like almost sacked him. Pace almost got him. Grenard almost got him, but it wasn't good enough. It's 3rd and 13. I just want to see Love feel the love. You know what I mean? That being getting killed and getting sacked, throwing a pick, even a pick 6 to Harrison Smith, like it should have been earlier. But hey, you know what? To each their own. Love's in the gun, not alone. He's got the ball. He's gonna pass it, of course. He finally got sacked. Gets swallowed alive. That's a punt. Or actually, do you go for that? What do you do here? Because you're losing big time. They finally got him. What a time to get him. Just one of those demoralizers right there. They sent 5, but it was quite the package. I think Van Ginkel on the far outside, or maybe that was Turner. I can't tell who it was. They were on the far outside, and then someone twisted inside, and both of them were able to get to him at the same time. So it was like, there you go. So that's going to be 4 punts. He fair caught it at the 30. So, huge. Vikings in a very good spot right now. Dude, this is crazy. If the Vikings get another touchdown. Well, I'm not going in Tom's stream because the last time I did that, which was earlier today, then the Packers actually started getting some stuff and they ended up getting a touchdown that drive. And so I'm not doing that again. It's a commercial break right now. And it's still a commercial break. Still commercial break. Dude, you know, it's kind of funny that, like, all right, well, now we're back. Okay. What a great old time to be in right now. Although I haven't really seen a video of Love getting mad or frustrated. Is it going to be right now? No, it's not right now. He's been calm and collected, but I don't know why, because you're losing by 17 and the Vikings have the ball on offense right now. Sam is going to toss it over to Cam Akers, who gets past the line of scrimmage, but only to get a couple of yards. And 2nd and 8 now, with 13 minutes left of the fourth quarter. Sam's got the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He finally throws it. And whoo, hot dot to Jefferson. Jefferson's just dancing around. Got to the 30-yard line. Woo, there you go. Oh, it's a classic. It's a classic. Really good play right there for Jettas. I hope Sam Darnold is on your fantasy team. Yeah, it is really tight. I think that was really tight. And he got it. 30 out of 37, almost 350 yards. It's like, it's not good if you're a Packers fan. Driving down this field. Sam's going to toss it over to Cam Akers, who's running to the outside, gets to the 25, and rolls over to, that's Chandler. That's interesting. That's Ty Chandler getting some reps. I wonder if he was actually in the game earlier. That's the first time I noticed him in there. That's cool. It's cool seeing that he's getting some stuff, and he just got like 8 yards right there. That's pretty good, I think. 2nd and 3 now. This, come on. He's going to hand the ball off to Chandler, I think, again, who gets enough for the first down. Barely. Right in the middle. Got it. I think that's Chandler anyway. Is it 32? Yeah, I think that's Chandler. Yeah, it looks like Chandler. Really good stuff right now. All smiles. No giggling, though, yet, because it's not over. But, it's a lot of smiles. 24 first downs for the Vikings. 9 for the Packers. Man, just look at the total yards. It's insane. I can't wait to look at the stats at the very end. Sam's in the single back. Imagine this is probably a run to the left side. It is a toss to the right side, in which he was going to run to the out. That's a face mask. Oh, you're not going to call that flag? Oh, I get it. He lost like 3 or 4 yards, but the one guy, that's funny. They're just showing this little like animation with the Vikings and how good they are this year. It's like, 2nd and 12. They are really close to the red zone. And they call a timeout, or is this a first timeout of the second half? Yep. I remember that Thursday night when we played the Rams, and I think all the memes were like, "Ooh, the Vikings, ooh," because they had lost the Lions the week prior. It's like, "Oh, they might be bad," and then they were kind of like really suspect for the next couple of weeks, but they still won, and now they're like looking really good. And it's like, I really hope we make a run in the postseason, like an actual run, make it to like the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl even. That's a oh, they were coming. This ball snapped, and like they all came down, and he tried to give the ball to Chandler as quick as possible so they wouldn't kill him. It's gonna be 3rd and 16. Oh, this is probably gonna be a field goal drive, but hey, I mean, points are points, especially when you're winning by this much. Oh, that was hilarious. Chandler is still in the game. I hope Cam and Jones aren't hurt. I'd imagine they're not because they didn't really say anything about it. Sam's gonna pass though. He's looking. He finally does pass. Medium kind of. Ooh, that was scary. Could have been a pick, but it bounced in the air and then flew out of bounds. 4th and 16. Probably a field goal, I imagine. Because you're like right there. So like, what happened here? It was all so fast. It was just really high. And then it was bounced in the air, and yeah, it was a little scary moment there, but it didn't end up being. Oh no, he missed it. Well, that's 3, I think, because 2 missed field goals, and then yeah, there's like 2 missed field goals, and then the pick that Sam threw. But I mean, you know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna cry. Actually, I need to use the bathroom, but I need to make sure of a couple of things. So, missed, interception, missed. Okay, so that's 3. Let's make sure the flags are right. 10 flags. Wait, what? Oh, it's 10. I guess one of the last ones actually ended up not being a flag, or it was. Oh, that's weird. Okay, it's just 10 flags. Well, that's why. Use the bathroom and you can pee for the. Try to. You can go pee for the D without breaking anything. Why is it green right now? That's very weird. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, we're back. And Love threw the ball, and it was incomplete. I don't know. Why is this green? Why is this green? That's so weird. Okay. I hope nothing's like buggy with my camera. Okay, it looks better. Says something messed up with that. It might start turning again. 2nd and 10. Jordan Love is running around, and he doesn't. Is that a sack or is that like a pick? Pick. I wish it was a pick. That is weird because it was green, and it stayed green. I'm gonna have to look that up because it's just looking green for like a huge chunk of time, and it's like it was very interesting. It was looking green, but like it was also kind of concerning because why is it looking green? You know. Anyway, Jordan Love is 3rd and 10. Ugh, big play, right? He's got the ball. He's going to pass. He's looking. He gets hit as he threw it, but he finally throws it. And wow, the guy caught it. He caught it. It's going to be first down for the Packers. About 8:12 or 8:13 left of the quarter. Love has got the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He passes it. He's wide open. 85 gets to the 20-yard line. Wow, really good play right there. They're driving. This is the defense a little correct right now, dude. I just went and used the bathroom, and nothing's happening. Where's the magic? He's in the gun. He's going to hand the ball off, and he's, oh my gosh, wide open lane. He gets the first down, and dude, oh my gosh. Oh, but there's a flag. I think you got a touchdown, but there's a flag. What's the flag on? I think it's on it's on the Packers. So that's 11. What was it? It was holding. Get up. That's a big hold. No wonder why the hole was so open. That's a really good stiff arm. But too bad it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I still don't know why the camera looks like it was green. Like I go use the bathroom, I come back and it's looking green. Like what? Am I just not meant to go use the bathroom or something now? Oof. He's all alone, 1st and 20. He checks it down to 31, who gets 5, 10, 15. Oh, dude, he might have just gotten he almost got all of it back. Well, technically, right? It was Wilson. He got 16-ish yards, maybe 14. It's going to be second down, but it's going to be second and it's second and 6. Yep. Love's got the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He's searching. He's dancing around, and he throws the ball out of bounds. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 now. 7 minutes left of the 4th quarter. I'm going to drink some water. I don't know. It's so weird. Definitely going to check that out later. 3rd and 6. He's got the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking to the left. He finally throws it, and it is caught. He caught it, but it might be short. But did he catch it? Because that was really close. Yeah, he caught it. But it's just, where's the ball? And I think they're saying it's a 1st and goal. That's tough. He's going to hand the ball off, gets past the line of scrimmage, and only gets a couple extra. Actually, I'm going to go and look at the game, at the video. Second and goal. He hands the ball off, and that's a touchdown. I was just checking something. See, I went to go use the bathroom. Oh, they're going for 2. Well, this is interesting. They're going for 2. Gets the ball. He's going to pass it, or it seems like he might anyway. And he finally throws it, and it is caught. So this could be 27-18. Come on, Vikings, do something this drive. No, but it's like I went to use the bathroom, and then when I came back, the sides were like green. And I was like, that's weird, because that wasn't happening any point in this game. That didn't even happen in halftime. So that was weird. 6:12 left of the game. It's a 9-point game right now, so it's still 2-score, but yeah, no commercial break. So that was weird. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. What happened with the screen? I fix it by shining a light in the camera, or some visual bug, I guess. No commercial break. They're just showing all the players and whatnot. All right, about to be kickoff. McManus is waiting for the ref to get out of the way. All right. He starts the jog, and the ball is up and away. And the Vikings will take it out at the 10, the 15, at the 20, starts running around inside and gets it to like the 21 or 22-yard line. That was, I missed it. I wasn't sure who it was. I'm just hoping that the Vikings game is on Sunday. This next week, because I really want to live stream the Vikings-Lions game. But if it's on Saturday, unless it's like a night game, I'm not going to be able to live stream it because I work on Saturday. So I'm crossing my fingers it's on Sunday, because then I could go watch it. Sam's in the single back on the 21. He's going to pick the handoff. He's going to pass it. He's looking. The ball gets muffed up in the air. Is not a pick. But are they saying it's a fumble or something? Like, I thought he threw it. Yeah, he threw that. He threw that ball. That's not a fumble. He threw it. He has possession, and then as soon as that happens, he loses control. That's not a fumble. And if they say that's a fumble, then, like, okay, you just want the Packers to come back and make it more interesting. That was interesting. Oh, come on. Is that really a fumble? Okay, no. They're saying it's... Or he might challenge that. Nope, okay. That's an incomplete pass. Dude, you about to freak the crap out of me. Okay, 2nd and 10. That was scary. Sam's in the gun. He gets the ball. He's going to hand it off to Akers, who runs and gets 3 or 4 yards right there. Okay, it's not terrible. But now it's like you probably got to have to pass this play. And you can't, like, mess up, because if you punt the ball away, they're just going to go down the field, and it's going to be a really close game that ends in the last 2 minutes, which actually, that's hilarious. I was actually talking to a friend at work who's a Packers fan. I was just telling him that this game was going to be a game that was going to end in the last, like, 2-3 minutes of the game. And if the Vikings don't convert this, then, like, it might actually end then. They have to get this, and Sam's going to throw it, and it is caught by Jettas. Woo! But there's a flag. He caught it. Big time catch, but there's a flag. Better not be on us. Sam, he threw that ball. He was getting scared. What a grab. That was a hot catch. But just, what's the flag? What's the flag on? It better not be on us. I'm going to cry because that's a hot catch that they better not take away. Oh, it was on us. Oh, that's so stupid. Now it's 3rd and long. What a hot catch that they just ripped away from us. That's tough. Sam's gonna get the ball. He's gonna throw it. He's looking. He finally throws it, and it is incomplete. That's gonna be a punt. This is not it. He threw it to Addison, and he overthrew it a little bit. Addison even jumped up for it, and it was still like a foot over him. That's going to be a punt. Come on. It's funny. It's our second punt of the game. Well, it's the flag on. It's still 4th and 10. But I imagine we're still punting. All right. Punt is off and away. He gets the ball, and he's just going to keep it on the 41 or 42 yard line. So 4.5 minutes left, roughly, anyway. I mean, whatever happens, even if the Packers go down the field and score a touchdown, they're going to have to – they're probably just going to take the field goal because they're going to have to go for an onside kick, and that's what's going to be really interesting if they get that. But, of course, first they got to go down and get a touchdown. So, 13 flags. Love is in the gun. Love's going to throw it. He's looking. He's dancing around. He might get sacked, and he does get sacked. Huge. That's Dallas Turner. I love it so much. They better make him better now because he started off Madden as like a 78, and he wasn't really doing much like the first half of the year. Even like the middle of the year, he wasn't really doing anything because he wasn't on the field much, and they made him like a 73 overall. It's like, really, dude? Oh, okay. All right, it's 2nd and 18. He's going to pass it. He throws the ball, and it is complete to 13 to Wicks, and that's going to be 3rd down, but it's going to be a much manageable 3rd down, making it 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. And so, yeah, it was a really good throw and catch. He's open enough. Jaden Reed, he only has like 3 targets, and he could have caught 2 of them. But, he was only caught one, which was the one he just caught. 3rd and 7 now with about 4:04 left. It's like, if you're a Packers fan, you need to drive down the field to get a touchdown. That's what you need. Or even a field goal, but, still, a touchdown is what you need. Love's going to throw the ball. He finally does. It's caught in midfield, and he gets to the 40. Well, technically, he gets to, the 41-yard line. Good play. He gets a 1st down. The clock is running. And that's to Dobbs, and he's wide open. Because Gilmore, he beat Gilmore. Come on. All right. Love's got the ball. He passes it to a short out route who does get the 1st down because he's just that wide open. It's like we're playing more safer now, and they're just finding the holes. It's not good. They're driving. It's 3:30 left. I think the best thing going for the Vikings is regardless of if the Packers get a touchdown or not, they're going to have to go for 2. Or not go for 2. They're going to have to go for the onside kick. Love's got the ball. He's going to pass it. He lobs the ball deep, and that's almost caught. Well, he kind of overthrew it a little bit, but, so. 3:30 left. Packers need a touchdown, or at the very least, take the points, because you need to. I wonder. What if you're kind of right there? Do you just go and take the points now, and then go for the onside kick so that you have more time to go get a touchdown? See, I would find that very interesting. They are in field goal range, 2nd and 10, about on the 28, I think. Love, kind of alone in the backfield, not really, but so there's a flag. Is it on the defense? Yep. Oh, God. Oh, the refs, they're helping out the Packers. This is like the smallest jump, barely crossed the line if he even did. Still 3rd down, but it's 3rd and short now. Oh, my bad. It's 2nd and 5. I don't know what I'm saying. 2nd and 5. Loves changing the play about. Gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He looks to the right side. He throws it really quick. Guy catches it. It's going to be short, though. It's going to be 3rd and 1 or 3rd and inches. The clock is running. Third and 1. Love with the running back on his right side. Gets the ball. He's going to pass it. He's looking. He actually might run it. No, he does pass it. Comeback route. Catches it and does not get a touchdown, but is short, about 2-ish yards. They're right there. The clock is running, but they are right there. I hate it. That was Griffin. Griffin was on him and wasn't playing close enough, I guess. Man, they're right there. 2:40 left. He's going to hand the ball off, and he gets met behind the line of scrimmage, loses about a yard or two. So that's huge. You need that to happen. They're trying to hurry up because Matt LaFleur is jumping up and down like he's doing jumping jacks. Oh, is that a flag? That might be, but that's gonna be a flag, but it doesn't matter. He caught it. Wow. This could be a flag. Too many men on the field, but Love, got a basically free play and threw it in the end zone and got a touchdown. Unless it's somehow on the Packers, that would be hilarious. That was a really good throw, really good catch. This is perfect all around, and that will not be a flag. And if it's on the Vikings, it won't stand because they got the touchdown. It's like they're hurrying up big time, and the confusion messed up the Vikings. They should have called a timeout, but hey, maybe it's good they didn't. But they got the touchdown. Now it's going to be it's 24-27. They gotta get this extra point though. Kick is up and it is good. It's going to be 25-27. Packers have come back. It's 2 points, a 2-point game now. But they will have to onside. This is going to be a big play coming up. Big onside kick coming up. A lot's going to be determined, figured out here momentarily. Ooh, that's very good. So, that's huge. Come on. 2-point game. Come on, fellas. Well, they're going to kick it off. Well, I mean, they do have 3 timeouts, and all they need is a field goal. So the Vikings offense has to be good right now, and has to drive down the field, and has to end the game with the ball. Because, if they have to punt, then, that's really bad. The Vikings cannot give them the ball back. 2:18 left. The kick is up on the kickoff. And he will not take it out. So the Vikings will start, on the 30. All right, Sam. Come on. All right, Sam in the strong close, my favorite. I love it whenever I see them in strong close. He gets the ball. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to pass it. Just passes it to the check down. CJ Ham, who does get a first down and stays in bounds to let that clock run. Huge play. That's gonna bring us to the 2-minute warning. About to be a timeout break, or a TV break. That was a huge play. So now 1 or 2 more first downs and we can win this game. But you have to get it. You have to get it. It's 1st and 10 right now, so that's gonna be huge. All right. This is where dreams come true. 2 minutes left. You get 1 or 2 first downs, you win the game. Or maybe I think 1 first down, you win the game. Although if it's a quick first down, then maybe 2 first downs. The Packers still have all 3 of their timeouts left. I imagine we're just going to run the ball and hope we get it. Sam is in the single back and get the ball. He's going to hand it off to Akers, who gets met behind the line of scrimmage and loses about 2 or 3 yards. That should be the Packers' first timeout. It is. Will missed like 2 kicks. That's not good. That's not good. Now, I'm not going to say we're going to lose a game because of him. Not necessarily, but this is a bad day for him. And I hope it's just a day and not something that lingers. Because he had a really good game last time. We, lost 1 yard. 2nd and 11. I think you run again. And then if it's third down, then pass. Try to get that first down. And if you whatever, no, they just play action right now. Come on, first down right now. It's not a first down, but it's a big catch. Is it inbounds? Yep, it is inbounds. But the clock stops, so I imagine that's their second timeout. It's a huge play right there. He was holding on to him. That's a first down. Give him. That's a flag. Come on, give him the first down. Come on. I hate that I always call these games because if I was like, oh, this great game that ends in the third quarter, then the game would be over right now. But hey, huge play. Well, not necessarily huge, but it's gonna be third and short now. I imagine they call a timeout. Yeah, third and 2. The Packers have one timeout left, and if the Vikings get a first down right here, they win the game. And I guess here's a really interesting question. If it's like fourth and short, do you just punt it and play safe or just go for it and win the game right here? That would be the very interesting. I think if they lose yardage, then you have to punt. But they're hurrying up to the line because there's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Gets the ball. He's going to fake the handoff. He's looking. He passes it to the running back, and he gets it! Yes! That's game. We won. Huge. He threw it to the running back who was wide open, and all the running back had to do was just catch the ball, and he barely caught it. Really close. That is Akers. It was really low. He almost didn't catch it because it was really low, but he caught it. I hate that Packers almost came back. Oh, it was so scary. We were leading like... they called their last timeout. So that should be game. Let's see. He's just wide open. And they get a QB kneel it. Rest of the way. Whoa. KFC's yelling at someone. I don't know who he's yelling at, but he's yelling at someone. It's going to be third down here soon, but just one more kneel down in this game. Huge one. They had to make it scary in the end, but we won. That was quick. So the Packers are now 11-5, and the Vikings are now 14-2. Huge. So this was a game the Vikings were leading the crap on the Packers, but very similar taste of how the first meeting went. Vikings get a big lead. Packers find a way to come back, but not to come back and win, just to come back and make things very interesting in the end of the fourth quarter. The Vikings win the game. Very close. But hey, sometimes that's just how it is. And I'm just very happy that we didn't mess up and screw up at the end, because if we did, that would have been really bad. But hey, we won. And now I have to hope that we play next week, because I would absolutely love to live stream the Lions game. And if it's on Sunday, then I will. If it's not, then No live streams. No football live streams anyway. But anyway, I'm Sam Flying Kite. This was the Packers-Vikings second meeting of the 24 season. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.